Since I can remember, I've had problems or insecurity with my teeth. I didn't have permanent teeth in some places, and so the dentist when I was younger told me that by the time I was in my early 30s that I would have to have some, if not all, of my teeth replaced. And sure enough, around close to my early 30s, I was eating an apple one day and had one of my, not front, but one of my teeth that you could see when I talked pop out. And then it was like every time I turned around, something was breaking. Something was, you know, they were just very weak. They had been with me for 32 years. And so all I had ever heard about cosmetic dentistry, honestly, was how expensive it was and how, you know, insurance doesn't cover it no matter what insurance you have, and da-da-da-da-da. And so I finally talked my husband into just having, let's just go for a consultation and just see what needs to be done. And when I walked in, it was like a feeling of everybody knows everybody and comfortable, and I didn't, you know, have that anxiety that I've always had going to the dentist or going to get some kind of dental work done. Never been a big fan of the dentist, but it's been a different experience here. We came in for an initial consultation and just kind of talked about my situation, and Dr. Bowles looked at my teeth. We took x-rays and molds, and then we had a follow-up appointment to kind of discuss everything, and he worked up a plan. And the first thing that kind of I remember, other than just the whole, you know, the comfortable feeling, was the first figure that we got. Of course, like I said, I needed a lot of work done, and so the first figure was kind of high. And then when we came back, he, without us saying anything, he had already found another way to get what I wanted done in a more affordable way. And that right there showed us that, you know, it's a whole lot more than just a financial statement kind of thing. You know, I mean, it was, he really did care, and he really knew that I wanted it. I think that was obvious, and he was going to find a way to make it happen. I came in, and it was a Friday, and it was, Dr. Bowles had told me that it was going to be a long appointment. And like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the dentist. It has always given me very, you know, I've always gotten anxiety, and the thought of sitting in a chair for 5 hours with someone working on my teeth was, you know, kind of scary to me. And so he prescribed me basically, it's like the gas in a pill form, you know, sedation to kind of, I was awake, so I wasn't put to sleep, and it was nothing that made me feel any kind of way except relaxed. The thing about the temporaries that I liked the most was being able to wear them to and having these teeth, but at the same time knowing that if they were too long, or if they were not the right size, or if, you know, I got home and looked in the mirror, that it wasn't a permanent situation. So that really, and I didn't realize that that was an option, or even, you know, something that could be done before. But honestly, since the day that the temporaries were even put in, because, you know, they were so similar to, you know, my permanent, there has been just a boost in my self-confidence. I can look in the mirror. When someone has a camera, I can smile and feel confident about it. Not, you know, it's not necessarily like, don't put that on Facebook or don't put it on social media. You know, I mean, I feel confident and I'm okay with it. But more than anything, I just have that self-esteem that I have never had. And that's all thanks to Dr. Bowles and his wonderful staff, who have just opened their arms and made me feel the way that I've always wanted to feel.